On this week's episode, we've got news about changes coming to a couple attractions, as well as another useful way to use your Disneyland app. The Han Solo standalone film has a new addition to the cast. Just don't call him a natural-born killer. The Main Street Electrical Parade makes its triumphant return home this Friday, and of course there's new merchandise to go with it. Also Rogue One, Descendants, Season of the Force returns, and more on this hopeful episode of the MousePire podcast. Hi, I'm Anthony.
I'm Shadow.
I'm Diggs.
And welcome to MousePire, your source for Star Wars, Disney, and everything in between. This is the podcast where both empires collide.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Lives.
What is this?
In the tiki room, all the birds sing words and the flowers croon. In the tiki room.
Made you look.
Hey, it's not time for the mail.
That's not mail, that's snacks.
Snacks. It's snack time over
Nobody
here.
ever says I don't have snacks. Well,
Yeah, I just got me Queen Annie's dark chocolate cherry.
this guy's sitting over here with chocolate-covered cherries,
Yes.
cordial cherries, and he's sitting here with some Mike and Ike's sourlicious grape apple, or green apple.
Green apple.
Ooh, I wish it was grape apple.
Ooh, that sounds good, too.
That does sound good.
Green Acres is a place for me.
Uh-huh.
So what's up, people? We are back and better than ever.
And a little more fatter.
And we're back here at the we're back here at the MousePire recording studio.
Yes, we are back over here. Not sure where Michael is.
At the Empire base. He's at the Rebel base.
Ooh, my turn for some Mike and Mike's.
Mike's and Mike's sour green luscious apples.
These are sour.
I know. I thought they were tart only.
But
They're very sour. They're like more sour than these even.
But they're not extreme. They're just sour. This is a monitor. Or the meter. The meter.
Oh, that's a meter.
Yeah, a little meter. So I can handle the middle. But hey now, people. Hey now.
All right, so we hope that you guys tuned into our Rogue One spoilerific review show. It was a badass show. Hope you guys listened to that. It was really, really good.
Very badass.
It was good.
Oh, way to keep it short. So if you guys haven't heard it, well, what are you waiting for? Go back and listen to it. And yes, we do talk about all the spoilers in the film. So if you haven't seen the film and you don't want to hear any spoilers, go ahead and listen to it.
And spoil yourself.
Yes, spoil yourself. All right, so we're going to start with some news that came out, of course, last week. And this is about new Fast Pass locations at Disneyland and Disney California Adventure, and a new Max Pass that you will have to pay for. And there's already people complaining about that, of course. But let's talk about the new locations. Over at California Adventure, Toy Story Mania will become a Fast Pass location.
That's overdue.
I agree with that. There's people who are saying that, oh, they shouldn't. They don't need it there because the line goes fast. I'm like, I disagree with that. Mm-hmm. They do need it there. And yeah, I wouldn't really mind having it.
They need it more than Buzz.
Yes, Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear.
Yes, I agree with that.
Because there's always a long line there.
So yes, Toy Story Mania is finally getting a Fast Pass location. We'll get a Fast Pass system. And over at Disneyland, the Matterhorn will be getting a Fast Pass location. So now you'll be able to get a Fast Pass for those two coming soon. Haven't announced yet when these will take effect, but they are coming. And then they also announced Disney Max Pass, which allows guests to minimize their experience by providing unlimited downloads on their high-resolution PhotoPass images
Yeah.
and by enabling the convenience of mobile booking and redemptions of Disney FastPass return times. Of course, all you have to do is use the app for this. And if you guys would love to try this, if you guys would like to try this, it will be available for, and I love this, an introductory price of $10.
That's it.
But that's the thing.
But that's not all, folks.
But that's the thing. It's $10 for now. Of course, this thing can jack up all the way up to $50.
And if you act now,
So of course, it's kind of like at Disney World with the Magic Bands. You get to schedule your Fast Pass on your phone using the app and things like that. But like I said, it's $10 if you guys want to try this out. And also mention that it does have the PhotoPass images that you can download, and they're unlimited. So is that just for the rides, or is that the whole thing? It does say PhotoPass, so it has to be for everything when you take pictures with the PhotoPass people.
Presumably.
Yeah. I mean, that, in a sense, is worth $10.
Alone.
But if they put some stipulations on that,
Yeah, you need to find that out. We'll need to get more information on that before passing judgment.
yeah. So, of course, they just announced this, and they don't have any dates on when this is going to take effect. So just keep an eye out for that. We will be posting all that information when it comes out on our MousePire page on Facebook. So make sure you guys are liking the page and getting that information. And also make sure you guys are just listening to us, because, we always provide the best information out there. So we will report on this when more information comes out. But, just to get back to people complaining about, oh, it's $10 and this and this and that. And remember, it's...
That's not until February 3rd.
this?
No, remember.
Oh, you're stupid. My point is that you do not have to buy this. They're not saying, hey, everyone has to buy this.
Is that what people are thinking?
They're thinking that they have to buy this.
That's because they don't know how to read.
They think they have to buy this to get a Fast Pass, and blah. Well, they're reading it, but they're not
Reading it.
carefully. Exactly. So they think that they have to buy this to get a Fast Pass, and they're bitching and they're complaining. And no, you do not have to buy this. If you guys want to get the Photo Pass and get Fast Pass on your mobile device by using the app, you will pay the $10 to use this. Once again, you don't have to use this. Regular Fast Passes will still be available, so you will be able to go to the Fast Pass distribution locations and pick up a Fast Pass using your ticket and or your annual pass. Just like before, nothing's changing. Another thing people are thinking is, hey, if I buy this Max Pass thing, that they're going to be able to go into a separate line and go into, basically get in the ride before even a Fast Pass can get in the ride. No, that's not how this works. It doesn't work that way either. You will go
If they had the room, I'm sure they would do that, but no.
You will go into the regular Fast Pass line. Okay? It's a regular Fast Pass, and you're just going to be able to use your mobile device to go on the app and schedule what time you want to go on the ride. Okay? And that's all it is. Plus, you get your Photo Pass downloads and all that kind of stuff. So, once again, you are not going to be able to go in the Fast Pass line before a regular Fast Pass, because it's just a Fast Pass, same thing. So that's another thing people are thinking that they'll be able to do, and now you're wrong with that. So like I said, more information on this will be coming out soon, and hopefully we will, well, of course, we will pass it on to you guys and let you know what's going on with this. But I don't think people should be complaining about this, because, hey, you don't have to buy it.
it's not their fault they can't read.
And another thing is, of course, if you have a signature or a signature plus pass, well, you already get the Photo Pass, so you don't need to worry about that. Does it really make a difference if you guys, to schedule your Fast Pass on your phone? For me, no. I can care less about that. So, hey, to each his own, and you guys know that if you go to, let's say, Space Mountain, you get a Fast Pass, You can actually go over to Buzz Lightyear and get a fast pass for that without have to waiting for another time for that. So that's a good deal. So that's 2 fast passes right there. Anyway, like I said, more information on this will be coming soon, and you do not have to buy it. This is grape. It's not great apple though, but it's grape. Grape? Green apple?
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, people. So I got some now and laters and the Mike and Ike sour green apple. Put them together. Delicious. I'll get back to you as soon as I can chew this.
And just like a true now and later, paper gets stuck to it.
Of course.
He's eating some paper.
No, I took it out.
Eating some delicious paper.
Oh, I took it out.
You never truly get it all.
All right, so moving on. Hey, on Friday, we went to Disneyland.
I heard.
They had that Run Disney event thing going on.
Oh, right. Yes, the 5K was on Friday.
And Michael, the mail guy,
that is.
he volunteered. And he was giving out medals at the end of the race. And he had a great time. And he also was volunteering at the expo. I saw a lot of pictures that he took. So Michael had a great time over there. And I believe this is the second time he volunteered for the Run Disney event.
I know it's not the first.
And maybe not the last.
So, since he was going to be in the parks, and he said that after his shift was over, he was going to go visit Disneyland and everything so he can, let the traffic die down. So we went over to Disney, met up with Michael. He was tired. He was one tired, tuckered out guy.
That crap starts early.
It does. I mean, he slept for maybe 3-4 hours and got up at 11 o'clock at night to get over there to, do his volunteering things and everything like that.
He was picking up trash.
But yeah, so we were hanging out for a little bit and we met him at the spot, our hangout over there at TLT. But as we were walking in, because we did mention last week that the Season of the Force has returned to the parks, well, in Tomorrowland. And, I was wondering if they had the lights going on, because that was the best part of Season of the Force to me, was the lights on top of the old People Mover track. So the lights were there. They were going.
Good.
I was happy. I was excited. Well, about time, because, there you have all these lights on top and they're just wasting, they're wasting them. They're letting them go to waste so they don't use them. So I'm glad they brought those back and they're using those now. And they do have the same music going on as before. I mean, it's pretty cool. And then we noticed that they actually changed the banners. They took out the Tomorrowland banners, and now they have some Rogue One banners up there with the characters from Rogue One. So they added that. That's pretty cool. When you walk into Tomorrowland and the projections on the sides of the buildings right there, Star Tours and Buzz, they got some new actual, what is it, like a moon or something, or planets or something?
Two suns on the left side. The right side, I couldn't see because at that particular time, the projection was actually broken, so it was kind of fuzzy.
Like Chewbacca? So yeah, hey, I'm just happy that they actually have the lights going and all that. So it's pretty cool. The Season of the Force is back. I'm happy about it. I know Anthony's very, very happy about it.
Yeah.
You're stupid. That's pretty cool. We actually had a pretty good time. We're sitting there chilling with Michael, and he's there with, actually one of his admins came over, and he was visiting with them. And then we actually saw Lauren.
Hi.
Hi, Lauren.
You were just here.
Yeah, it seems like you were just here. Lauren is actually one of our friends, and she was the pirate. She's a pirate queen on Instagram, I believe. It's Pirate Queen.
I don't know. She changes it.
She changed it a lot.
But she's known as the Pirate Queen.
But actually, she has a new persona. Well, she has a new website, and it's called productionears.com. And there you can actually see all her many adventures in the parks and everything like that. She's there often. She goes on Periscope. So all you have to do is, you know what, if you guys want to follow, go to Production Ears. That's PRODUCTIONEARS.com. And you can find out all her social medias on Instagram, Twitter, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, give her a check out because you know what? She's there in the parks a lot. So if you guys love going to the parks, but you guys can't go as often as you would like to, hey, check her out because she's there often and she's always streaming. And there you can get your Disney fix. So check out productionears.com. And also real quick, since we're talking about her, she is also our, what do you call it? Our
Ed McMahon.
Yeah, she's basically our Ed McMahon. She's going to be doing a lot of our announcements.
She's our Bill Rogers.
Yeah, she's our Bill Rogers. There you go. Exactly. So she is our official MousePire announcer, I guess we can say. She'll be introducing things like that. So we did some recording today, and we'll be using those soon and probably on this episode, I believe. So, yeah, I'm excited for that. Hope you guys are too. But, yeah, we saw her and her friend. So we were sitting there at Tomorrowland just visiting since we haven't seen her for a while. And it was cool. We had lots of fun.
And then our crazy, crazy friend celebrating his 50th birthday.
Who still hasn't listened to an episode.
Right.
So we don't need to mention his birthday because he don't listen to us.
Who's that?
Daniel.
Oh.
So, yeah, we had a great time. It was cool over there. We're just hanging out and things like that. Since Michael was there, I decided to go to the parks and just chill with him. And you know what? He was really tired because, Michael wants to go on this ride. He wants to go on that ride. He was actually sitting down. Michael doesn't really keep still as much. So, yeah, it was really, kind of surprising to see him sit still. So, I guess he was really, really tired. But, yeah, it was pretty cool. We had fun on Friday. And speaking of Friday, guess what's coming on Friday?
Paul Stanley's birthday?
No, not Paul Stanley. But, hey, it's the return of the Main Street Electrical Parade.
I'll tell you what it's not. It's not the return of the Fancy in the Sky crappy 4-minute and 20-second fireworks because those apparently returned this last weekend.
Yes.
Despite what we said on the last week's podcast.
But it doesn't matter because we told you not to go watch them anyway. So.
Exactly.
So that's not important. But, yeah, Main Street Electrical Parade will debut on Friday, weather permitting. Of course, if it is raining pretty hard, the parade will be canceled. So, I don't know.
Sucks to be you.
Yeah, it does.
So if you want a fast pass to sit in line, text me your number and I'll show you where to sit. For a donation of $5.
So, yeah, Main Street Electrical Parade will return on Friday. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see this. Considering it is the return of something that we all grew up with. So
we were there. Well, we were there for all three of the first endings. You guys were there for the fourth ending. And most likely we'll be there for the last ending, for the fifth ending.
Whenever it ends, we'll be there.
Yeah, because we've already been there for several ends. I wasn't there for the ending of the DCA run. You guys most likely were.
Yeah. We were there.
And
but
actually,
the parade ended over by what is now Ghirardelli's.
Yes.
It actually ended over there. They changed the route. I don't know what was going on.
Oh, I think you remember you telling me about that. Yeah.
I don't know what was going on. Oh, that's when they were rebuilding.
That's right.
For the Little Mermaid and all that over there. The orange was coming down. So, yeah, they shortened the parade route. But, yeah, we were there for that ending. So, of course, you can't have the return of the Main Street Electrical Parade without some Main Street Electrical Parade merchandise that was announced today. Well, it's not a surprise. We all figured that there was going to be tons of merchandise. And actually, one of the things they showed here was something that we actually seen when we were there on Friday, which was over there at Disneyana, which is the ink and paint sale that's going to be released on January 19th. So actually, by the time you hear this, it's already been released. And it's a sale with, it has Mickey on Pete's Dragon. It's actually called Mickey's Dragon. And it's pretty cool. It actually comes with a pin also. You guys should go to Disneyana, check that out. That's pretty tight. But the one thing that we all here are looking at, it looks really, really cool, is the pin that is available for annual pass holders. That's one thing that's really, really tight. It has Alice on it and the Cheshire Cat. And then there's another one that's also, it says a limited release, with Mickey, and it has, of course, the drum and the train on this pin, which is really cool. So those 2 pins, I think I would really, really love to get. What else is on that one? That's a charm, huh? On the annual pass holder pin?
Yeah, it has a little hang down charm
Yeah,
with
it
the
does.
logo, with the Electrical Parade logo.
Yeah, I just noticed that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So of course, it says here that the annual pass holder pin is limited to 2,000 pins. And of course, you have to have an annual pass to get the pin. You have to show them when you purchase the pin. And also, now this is pretty cool. And everybody, I'm going to warn you right now. These are going to sell out, just like the Star Wars light up Mickey ear headband thing. This is going to sell out because they will have an Electrical Parade animated glow headband with Mickey Mouse on it. So I highly suggest, if you guys want these, you get them now.
Is there a picture of that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, interesting.
So yeah, I suggest that you guys get that right when it comes out, because I'm sure everyone's going to grab these and they're going to sell out. And yeah, I just know it. So maybe I'll go buy like 10 of them and put them on eBay with Anthony. So that'd be pretty cool. And of course, they're going to have shirts.
As soon as you buy 10 of them, they're going to have 1,000. They're going to have 1 billion of them.
Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
That's how it always goes when I buy multiples of things.
I know, huh? So yeah, I was saying they will have some shirts. Of course, everybody was going to want one of the shirts. They look pretty cool. If you guys haven't seen all this information yet, head over to the MousePire Facebook page. I did post all the information, so check that out. I'm just going to say that one more time, if you guys do want those light up Mickey those headbands, to go grab them quick, because they might have a lot. They might not. You never know, because, hey, they're out of the Star Wars ones again for the 4th time, I believe. So, I mean, if they can't realize that those Star Wars are very, very popular, everybody wants them, they can't keep those in stock. You know, you never know how many they had made of these, especially since this is just a limited time thing. You know, the Star Wars is forever thing, and this is only going to run. And this actually says here, I don't think we had this information before, but it says that the parade will run nightly until June 18th. What it says here. It says that's 45 years after it first lit up Main Street, USA in 1972. So if the parade's only here till June 18th, does that mean Paint the Night comes back?
When can we do this again then?
Exactly. That's my guess.
And when does it go nightly?
I don't know. It just says here nightly.
It's only weekend right now, right? We had speculated, obviously, that it was going to go nightly as soon as spring started.
Yeah, so I don't know. I haven't really checked on that yet. I will check probably in a little bit, but it does say that it will go nightly until June 18th. So we finally got actually another end date for the parade.
Maybe they're code headlighting half the summer.
All right, so I'm looking up the schedule for the parade, and I didn't see any like coming up in the next week after it debuts on the 23rd. You know, the 23rd and the first Monday after the weekend. It could be wrong, just not here yet, but I do see it here on Monday, January 30th, and it will be playing at one time at 7:30.
So maybe they're going to go nightly with one parade nightly?
Yes, I would say that during the week. You know, it might not, from what I'm seeing, it might not be here on January 23rd on the schedule yet. Okay, now it's on the schedule, so yeah. You know how these things work. So yeah, I guess just once a night on the weekdays, and then twice on the weekends.
But that's not till the 30th.
No. Now I'm checking, and now,
now you're seeing
now it finally comes up
nightly on the 20th week, the first week too. Then
yes. So
so it's nightly.
It will be nightly every day.
Basically, starting the 20th, it's nightly till, like I said, till June 18th.
Yes. So there you go.
That seems like a very nonchalant way for them to announce when it's going to end, without actually saying, "Oh yeah, it's going to end on June 19th or 18th." Whatever.
Yeah. Interesting. I don't know, but hey, you know what? It's coming back, and it will play nightly. of course, that is weather permitting. So remember that. And hopefully you guys do go to the parks and enjoy the parade like all of us are going to, because there's a great parade. And
just a note real quick, June 19th or June 18th is a Sunday, and it's Father's Day.
Okay.
So context for that if the last day would be Father's Day.
Take your dads.
Yeah. So it's possible then if Paint the Night returns, it would return as early as the next day on Monday, or at the latest, the weekend of the 24th, 25th of June. We'll see.
We'll see. So once again, don't forget, the Main Street Electric Parade does debut on Friday. And we'll be there, rain or shine. Come find us.
Yep. Hey, guess what?
What happened?
Tangled's coming back.
Where'd it go?
Oh, right. Well, hey, we announced this before already, but it was just some clarification was given to us this last week about the Tangled, the series, a.k.a. the TV show that will be coming to Disney Channel.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
We talked about it a while ago about that, and we had even speculated that most likely Tangled and the Return of DuckTales, and there was something else that we had talked about that was probably going to become some sort of block.
Right. Yeah,
What was the other thing? I forget. But anyways, we got the news that Tangled, the series, is basically going to be taking place just before the end of the movie, and definitely before Tangled Ever After, the short, because it's going to take place in between the end of the movie and the series, in the end of the movie and the short, because she's going to have cut her hair off, but it's going to grow back. And that's what's going to happen in the series, is basically her hair's going to keep growing back, and at some point she's going to figure out how to keep it cut off, and then Tangled Ever After will happen, and then the cameo in Frozen will happen.
I'm confused.
Because, she has the cameo in Frozen where her hair is chopped off.
Yes.
And then in Tangled Ever After, she has the chopped off hair.
But how does she know the Frozen people?
I don't know. There's this whole story.
I don't want to get into it.
Like something to do with her parents, or her parents were on the reason the Frozen
Little
parents
Mermaid?
died was because they were on the way to
Tarzan.
No. Oh, that Tarzan has something to do with it too, but I
Yes.
forget what. But I thought it was they were on their way to Rapunzel's thing at the end,
Okay.
or they were on the way to the Ever After thing, but then they got crashed and then they became Tarzan.
Well, they had Tarzan.
Yes,
Yes.
they begat Tarzan
They begat something.
in a very biblical way. But anyways, moving on. The series will be a la kind of like Star Wars, like Clone Wars or Rebels. They're going to be doing a movie, Disney Channel original movie first, which will be called Tangled Before Ever After.
Okay.
It'll be the jumping off point for the series. It'll be basically probably like an hour or hour and a half, whatever.
Yeah. 2 hours with all these commercials.
Right. That will set up for the TV show. And that will be airing sometime in March, but it doesn't say when. I'm sure we'll get a date on that later, and of course you'll hear about it here. But I read another place that there is a rumor that we will get a actual teaser trailer for DuckTales, a real teaser for DuckTales on the showing of Tangled Before Ever After.
Cool.
So, but here is the trailer for Tangled Before Ever After.
Rapunzel! Rapunzel! Rapunzel!
You know her name.
Think you can keep up?
Who?
And coming to Disney Channel, one unforgettable night
What are they?
will change the Rapunzel you know again.
Whoa, what? Did you see the 70 feet of my father's going to kill me growing from my head?
Get ready for the new Disney Channel original movie, Tangled Before Ever After.
So what do we want to do here? Maybe a bob? Just cut it. Uh-oh. There shouldn't be any uh-ohs. Uh-oh.
Starring Rapunzel, Eugene, Pascal, Maximus, and of course,
Surprise.
the hair.
I won't ask how it grew back. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation that you'll share when you're ready.
Thank you for understanding.
Oh, come on, really?
You gotta be here for the hair-raising, can't-miss movie event, Tangled Before Ever After. The start of the new series, Tangled, coming to Disney Channel.
Cool.
Cool. And of course, that the series and the movie does have Zachary Levi and Mandy Moore returning in their roles as Rapunzel and Flynn Rider.
Conus. That's a good movie. You haven't seen it, huh?
They note that this is the first time an animated Disney Channel original movie will be launching a series on the network. I think it's interesting that they are actually going to have it on Disney Channel and not have it yet be another Disney XD. So hopefully they're trying to bring some of the classics, some actual stuff to Disney Channel, some actual animation to Disney Channel.
Yeah.
Also coming to Disney Channel that just had a trailer is this summer is Descendants 2, which of course I didn't watch Descendants 1. This guy over here watched it. He gave you a review of it sometime, whenever it was, last year.
Yeah.
Beginning of last year, middle of 2000, I don't know, sometime in 2015 might have been. I don't remember. But either way, Descendants 2 will be coming summer of 2017. I don't believe we have I don't know if there's a date on it. If there's a date, it'll say it at the end of the little short teaser. Okay, well, I didn't realize that didn't have anything but music in it. It sounded like a poor 80s rock band.
I did, actually.
And then the cast from Descendants is jumping around like it's a poor 80s music video. And it just says, "Long live evil," as the tagline for Descendants 2.
Okay.
So it's all the villains and stuff, the villains' kids. So, yeah, that was pretty, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if he cuts this out, but if he doesn't cut this out, then, well, we're all laughing. So, it never fails that we get news the day after we record.
Yeah, I think they do that to us on purpose.
Yeah, because the Disney Fastpass and MaxPass announcement was actually the day after we recorded last week. But also the day after we recorded last week, it was announced on StarWars.com that none other than Woody Harrelson...
Who? Just
Woody.
kidding. That guy from Cheers.
White Man Can't Jump. He's going to be in Han Solo.
Whoa.
In the Han Solo. He's going to be in the upcoming Han Solo.
Oh, in the Han Solo movie.
The Han Solo film.
Yeah.
And he's going to be like a mentor to Han Solo. Now, to those of us that have never seen the Hunger Games.
I've seen the first one.
Okay, but have you seen any of the ones with him? Is he in the first one?
I believe so.
Okay, well, to those of us that haven't seen,
Yes.
that have seen little or no Hunger Games, Woody Harrelson being in Han Solo seems kind of like a joke. But from what I hear, he's pretty badass. There's that word again, badass. From what I hear, he's pretty cool in Hunger Games, and that this role as mentor to Han Solo almost seems like it's a perfect casting. I mean, I'm willing to give it a chance. I like Woody. And I don't mean the doll.
I like Toy Story.
I know he could do some serious stuff because if you saw him in True Detective, wow. So Woody will join Alden Ehrenreich, who's going to be playing Han Solo, Donald Glover, who will be playing Lando, and Emilia Clarke, who we don't know who she's playing, but it probably won't have anything to do with dragons. So we'll all be looking forward to that when that comes out and finding out what Woody's going to be doing.
I think it'd be pretty cool. Because, Woody Harrelson's a great actor. I did say, oh, yeah, that guy from Cheers.
Right. And I said White Man Can't Jump, and those are about two of the most stereotypical of his early
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of dumb roles.
But then later on, when he got into those serious roles, you're like, wow. Just the way...
Natural born killers.
Yeah,
and that's not that. That's pretty early, too. So
that's what I'm saying. From
Yeah.
Natural Born Killers to Woody, and Cheers, just like, wow, that's a
Yeah.
good, that's some good acting right there. So I think it'd be awesome. It's going to be pretty cool.
I think so.
thing with the Han Solo movie is that it's all going to come down on how good this kid is that's playing Han Solo.
Yeah.
I mean, we know that Woody's going to be great. We know that Donald Glover as Lando is going to be great. It all depends on Han.
All right, so if you guys did listen to our spoilerific review of Rogue One, we did talk about Easter eggs and things like that. Well, I saw this article today on Geek Tyrant. Basically, they're saying that there is a hidden Imperial March Easter egg in the Rogue One score, and they're saying it's in the song Hope. So here they have a video, or they have a recording, and basically it's 2x speed. If you speed up the song Hope, you will hear the Imperial March. So they do it here, and then later on they will play the Imperial March over it, so it sounds like you hear it. But before we even talked about this, Anthony's trying to do it himself, and we don't hear what they actually hear, what they say they hear. But when we play it the regular speed, I do hear it in the trumpets. So I don't know. I'm just gonna say, listen for yourself and see what you hear. Now this is slow speed, regular speed.
Is overlaid.
Now that could be manipulated any time. It's easy to go ahead and go with the choir and try to make people think it sounds like that. But it is interesting because maybe it is meant.
Well, like you said, you hear it in the trumpets, so there's definitely a kernel of something there.
Right. Because I did,
I don't mean Colonel Sanders.
I don't eat chicken. But yeah, especially Plaza. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure maybe Michael Giacchino did go ahead and try to do a little tribute to John Williams there. But I mean, when Anthony was playing his version, the regular version that he has, I did hear in the trumpets. I hear it at the end of the notes, the Imperial March. I can hear it. And of course, yeah, you say, yeah, I heard it here on what you guys just played. But like I said, that can be manipulated easily. So I don't know if you guys have the score, if you guys have the soundtrack, you guys want to play Hope and speed it up and you can hear the Imperial March, hey, go for it. And we just tried it, but we didn't hear it. I just thought that was interesting since I actually saw this little article before I left on my journey over here to the Empire base that we have here. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys.
And of course, that's the beginning of part of Hope when Vader's beating some ass. Because during our Rogue One spoiler review show, I actually played that clip, and we're talking about how there's a lot of similarities to Duel of the Fates, and I think we even mentioned how there's a bit of, there could be some Imperial March in there. Basically, it's kind of like all the Imperial Sith themes rolled into one with Bader. Ruth Bader Ginsburg?
Yeah.
Being all badass and stuff, and lightsabering and glowing in the dark and
Choking people.
choking. Once again, don't forget to go check out our our badass Rogue One spoilerific review show. Came out on Monday.
All right, so real quick, we want to give you guys a heads up that, hey, we have a YouTube channel. All you have to do is go over to YouTube and search MousePire. You can also go to our Facebook page and check out the link there. I did post some videos of our summaries from our last 3 podcasts, I believe. So go over there and check those out and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I don't know if you guys know anything about YouTube, like how it works with basically having a channel. They've changed things since Shadow and I started our other channel. So it's different now. So basically, I mean, anyone can go upload videos and say you have a channel, but in order for you to actually work it as a channel, you have to have 100 subscribers at least. Yeah, it's total bullcrap now. So if you guys, would be so kind and nice and go over to YouTube, search MousePire, and subscribe, that would be very, very appreciative because, we would like to build this channel up. We are going to be doing some videos in the parks, recording our adventures, things like that. Hey, maybe you get to see us interact with security. I don't know. You'll never know what might show up on that channel. But yeah, please go over to YouTube, search MousePire, and subscribe. If you guys can't find our channel for some reason, please email us.
MousePire@gmail.com.
And we will steer you in the right direction. So please go over, subscribe. We will really appreciate that. And also, we'll be doing an interview coming up later this month. And that's going to be hosted by Lauren, we just talked about from Productioneers. She's going to be doing an interview with us. And basically, it's going to be like get to know MousePire. So look forward to that. And that will be up on our YouTube channel as well. So please go over and subscribe. And we will really appreciate it. And like I mentioned, productioneers.com. Go over there. You go over there and you can put in your information like your name and your emails, and she will actually email you when something goes up or something going on. She'll have some things going on later in the future, and you guys will get first notice with that. So go over to her webpage and just check it out and see what she has going on, and go ahead and subscribe to that and things like that, and enter your name and get on her mailing list and things like that. That'd be pretty cool.
Do I get to jump up and down on the couch?
If you want, if you're not going to break the wooden legs on it, sure, go ahead. It's your couch.
Are we doing the interview here?
I don't know where we're doing the interview yet.
Okay, well, wherever the interview is.
Oh, you wanted to be a Tom Cruise?
Yeah, I wanted to do Tom Cruise.
Oh, okay. But that's like a year old. Anyway.
What? Way more than that.
You don't get it.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, go check that out. And also, you guys need to go check out episode 67, which is Chicken Grease Lightning. That is the episode where Anthony shares his experience working at Disneyland and mainly the Plaza Inn and why he won't eat the chicken there. Interesting. So you guys should really go check out that episode. It's really cool. And of course, hey, Shadow and I aren't in there, right? We give our awesome...
You guys talk about corn dogs and donuts.
See, there you go. Yeah. Corn dogs, donuts, and
the white hot chocolate machine breaking.
Yeah, and of course, the chicken story from Anthony. So go check out Chicken Grease Lightning, which is episode 67.
So go tell two friends, and they'll tell two friends, and so on, and so on.
And if you guys cannot find that episode, all you have to do is email us.
MousePire@gmail.com.
And we will happily send that to you. So check out Chicken Grease Lightning, and hopefully all you guys are subscribed to our podcast on Libsyn, and check out it on Stitcher and iTunes and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, you guys should really, really check out that episode. It's really, really cool.
All right, well, that brings us to the end of the show, and you know what that means? Mail time!
Whoa, what was that all about?
All the way.
Whoa, what does that mean?
Are you brainless?
Sometimes. All right, we're just going to go ahead and jump into the mail. Not literally jump into it, but we're going to get going with the mail.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, me and you both. Aren't you dead? Okay. All right. So our first email comes from someone we actually met on Friday. I didn't want to talk about it because I wanted to wait for our email segment. So this comes from Jeff. And his subject line says, "Nice meeting you. Hi, guys. Just writing to say how awesome it was meeting both Diggs and Shadow at Disneyland on Friday. You guys took the time out of your day to chat and say hi. It really made me and my fiance's day. Keep up the great work. You guys are the best. Jeff. So, yes, Jeff, you're welcome. It was nice meeting you, too.
Yes, my pleasure.
We were at the gallery checking some stuff out, and we were actually on our way out. We were, you know what? We actually don't leave Disneyland that early.
No, we don't. But
Only
our stomach said yes.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Only when it comes to our stomach, the stomach, they
Outranks.
it outranks
Our brain.
exactly. So we were really hungry, didn't feel like eating anything in the parks, and so we're like, oh, you know what? Let's go eat. So we actually went into the gallery real quick to go check out some stuff and things like that, and then we were walking out, and I hear MousePire, and I turned around
Without the .com.
and I saw this guy saying, hey, and I was like, oh, cool. So I walked over there and started talking to him, and he just says hi. He listens to the show and he enjoys it. And I was like, wow, this is really cool. Shadow and I, we always get recognized because we are in the SoCal Disneyland Annual Pass Holders Unite Facebook page. We're part of that, and people always come to us because, we do have a lot of followers in that page. But to get people to say, hey, what's up? Because they listen to MousePire.
Yeah.
And that's becoming to be pretty awesome. I can actually say for myself, being recognized for the podcast is better than being recognized for the Facebook page, or the SoCal Facebook page. So that's pretty cool. So, Jeff, it was really nice meeting you. Hope we get to see you again in the parks again, and maybe we can sit down and chat some more and eat. Okay, speaking of eating, I got to just bring this up. We were talking and chatting, and he's there with his fiance and friends.
Oh, yes.
And they just happened to have a box.
Couple of boxes of.
And I was thinking to myself, what's in the box?
What's in the box?
Well, they opened the box, and you know what was in the box?
Donuts.
Cupcakes. I was like, ooh, someone must have went to Sprinkles because there were some nice looking cupcakes in that box.
Oh, is that where it was from?
I'm going to say yes. I don't know where else it could have been from because they were gourmet cupcakes. They weren't from the grocery store, the plastic thing, It was all in a nice cake box, but they had the little dividers in the inside to keep them all nice and straight and neat and everything.
The frosting was well done.
So, yeah, I'm pretty sure Jeff had enjoyed the cupcake he had. They looked pretty scrumptious to me. But, yeah, and then again, like I told you, we were hungry. And then we were see these cupcakes being presented right in front of us. We're like,
oh. Eat now. Must eat.
But it's all good. It was nice to meet Jeff.
Yes.
And we are very, very happy, and we appreciate the fact that you do take your time to listen to us. And anybody else, if you guys ever see us in the parks and recognize us, just say, hey, MousePire, you know what? We do not mind coming over to say hi and, things like that. We're not,
I don't charge for pictures anymore, so yeah.
We're not Tom Cruise who runs away from you guys. We'll go ahead and say hi and everything. So, once again, nice meeting you too, Jeff, and hopefully we get to see you soon. All right.
Bye.
All right, our next email comes from, drum roll, Jake from State Farm.
Bam!
Wow.
Yeah, I got a tweet from him. Or we got tweeted at the other day by Jake from State Farm. Was the day before yesterday, I believe it was.
Yeah.
He's back.
So he says his subject line is Happy 2017. He says, hello, gents, and our fearless leader, Shadow.
Thank you. Here all week.
Wait, did I miss a memo?
He says, well, first of all, I hope you are doing well. As many of you know, I was in Poland. He did put the name of the city, but I can't pronounce that. But he was
somewhere in Poland.
He was in Poland for almost 8 months for work.
Wow.
Contrary to popular belief, I do not work at State Farm. I am actually a civil engineer for a multinational firm, hence all my traveling. I was working at a bridge replacement for this awesome town in Poland. They love to drink and party, so it wasn't too much of a struggle. With that, I do have to admit, I really haven't heard many shows since I healed up from my broken ankle in the early spring just because I have been 100% on the go. It's all good. But aside from that, all is well here in Arizona. I had a wonderful holiday and hope you all did too. I have enclosed some pictures of the job. Thanks, guys, and hope to hear from you all soon. Jake from State Farm. That doesn't work at State Farm. So it's pretty cool. He shared some photos, and actually it's him repairing. Well, it's not actually a picture of him repairing the bridge, but the pictures of the bridge that he was working on. I'll show you guys later.
Oh, nice.
But it's pretty cool. And I was just looking at this right here. It's actually this wood bracing up the bottom part of the bridge or something. It's like when people steal your rims and leave the bricks.
So they have the bridge on blocks?
Yes. But yeah, pretty cool. Thanks for sharing those pictures.
Poland or South Central?
Yeah, we were glad to hear from you again, Jake. We did miss you, but it's nice to know that, nice to know now why you've been gone. You were over there in Poland in whatever that city's called. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it.
Do you have any freaking flyer miles I can share so I can go party with you?
Actually, he does because I believe his wife works for the airlines.
Oh, wow. My email is, I'll do that later off the air.
All right. So thank you once again, Jake. It was nice hearing from you.
Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back.
Back again.
All right. Our next email comes from Dan Reyes, Dan the Man.
What's up, Dan the Man?
He says, hey, guys. Dan checking in. It was great to meet Diggs and Shadow on January 2nd. Got to talk for a bit and even got a Christmas button. I was able to get my 30th anniversary Star Tours pin. It's a pin, not a button.
Yeah, exactly.
He said he got it a couple of days later. Thanks for the tip because we went there to get the pin that day. So yeah, we were talked about how it's supposed to be a limited edition and it turned out to be an open edition. So it's always going to be there. So here's a question for you to see if you have heard anything about it. The last couple of times that I've gone to the park, I have noticed the turnstiles from Tiki Room is no longer there. Any word or speculation? That one was taken out a few months ago.
Yeah.
And obviously you guys didn't go on Haunted Mansion, or I'm sure you guys did.
No,
you guys went on your 3 for 3 on the holiday
3
stuff.
for 3.
So you should have mentioned that the Haunted Mansion turnstiles were gone too at the exit. He's like, right now he's going, oh yeah, they were. So yeah, those been gone. Speculation, I don't have anything. I don't know why they got rid of them.
It was just time. But I think our funny speculation is that people just got too fat nowadays.
I think people are too fat and they can't get through them. So I don't know, but
Well, then they need to take out the ones in the dark ride. That's the one that
exactly.
it was a dark ride that broke my
His hip bone.
yes, it broke my hip bone and it broke my cell phone charging cable.
the ones, there's a few like the ones at the exit of Winnie the Pooh and Indiana Jones that just have sensors.
Yeah.
Right.
So maybe they're going to put in sensor things, or maybe they're there. We just haven't noticed. I don't know. So I really can't tell you why they took those out. But yeah, they've been gone for a while now. All right. So he says, I guess I will give a tip here. Have you ever noticed that for most lines, when there is a split to go to either to the left or the right, that most rides you should choose the right?
Are we talking about Matterhorn?
Or Big Thunder Mountain.
He says that's generally a shorter line or shorter wait time for a variety of different reasons. Pirates goes down to the side of the building. So if you go to the left on the Pirates, you have to go if they have a long line. Yeah. I definitely agree to go to the right side, especially if it's a long line. He says Small World loads wheelchairs on the left. Another reason, I guess, to go to the right. With one exception that I can think of as being Big Thunder Mountain, because that's the side that loads with assistance. So if you go on the left side, that's the right side.
Assistance.
Yeah, right side has the assistance. Am I the only one that has noticed this? That actually wouldn't surprise me. Haha. Not sure when this episode will drop, but assuming it doesn't rain, I will be there for the electrical parade on Friday. Cool. Hopefully we run into each other and get some fat time soon. Dan. Sounds like a plan to me.
Hashtag fat time in the park.
You don't have to ask us twice.
Nope.
The plan with Dan.
There you go.
There you go.
All right. Well, you know what? That's a good tip. Dan, I actually did notice some of that stuff. I really didn't think about it with Thunder Mountain.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that. But Pirates, yes, I did know. And Small World, we really don't go on it much. So when we do go on it, the line's short anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are good tips. Awesome. Thanks for your email, Dan. And hopefully we will see you on Friday.
You know, you should have thought about Big Thunder Mountain because of the fact that how many times have we been on Big Thunder Mountain through the assistance line?
Yeah, but I know.
So we
what
know
you're
that
saying.
it's that side, but it's just something that we've done so many times that probably should have thought about it when never really been affected by it on Pirates.
That's
Well, but the only thing but didn't think about too much either, because most of the other sides, the Fast Pass line, you know how you get right there and then goes into the Fast Pass until you get at the end, and then it kind of connects together.
But I just think that on Thunder Mountain, it goes real quick anyway.
Right.
Even though they might fill 3 spots, and it still goes pretty fast. So I don't think it's really. I think Pirates is the one, the main one that you need to watch out for.
Right, because of the extra queue in the back. Yeah.
So yeah.
Most of the time, by the time we're going on Pirates, the ride is closed anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Our next email comes from Commander Cody. He says with a real email.
Whoa.
He says, "Hello, MousePire. Commander Cody here reporting with a real email. Oh, and I have caught back up on episodes. Good. I'm sure you will talk about it on this week's episode, but in case not, what are your thoughts on the new Fastpass system that Disney Parks Blog has announced? I look forward to Midway Mania getting a Fastpass, but will you be able to get a Fastpass with this attraction if you pay the $10 additional for the new Fastpass system? Basically, that's going to work the same way. You're only going to get one Fastpass because...
But the Max Fastpass is going to work on all 16 attractions. I think that's what he's asking, right? It's going to work on all 16 attractions that currently have Fastpass?
Yeah.
Or that will have Fastpass. So it's going to work on all of the ones that currently Fastpass plus Midway Madness and Matterhorn.
Yes.
So it's not going to just work on Max Fastpass isn't going to just work on certain rides. The only thing that they specified that it will not work on is World of Color, and then most likely Fantasmic when Fantasmic comes back, if they return to a Fastpass system for Fantasmic. But they did specify World of Color. Since World of Color does use Fastpass, they specified that Max Fastpass does not work on World of Color.
So yeah, you'll be able to get. It doesn't matter if you pay $10 or not, because it's going to work on both, regular Fastpass and the Max $10 for now Fastpass.
Why do you think that it's going to go up?
Because
demand's going to.
Because it says introductory price of $10.
Oh, I see.
That right there tells you.
Right.
Doesn't say
that based on demand they're going to raise the price.
I'm just saying, could be.
So there's high demand at $10, then they're going to just keep raising until people stop buying it at that price.
Yeah, because we've seen a lot of things, products and stuff says introductory weight of, which means for now you can get it for this price. So yeah. Do you think other popular rides will convert to this, to where you will only be able to get a Fastpass for it if you upgrade systems for $10 a day? In the article, it said that Matterhorn would also be getting a Fastpass. Do you think this attraction needs it? Okay, let's get to these two questions.
Well, to get to answer that question, any attraction that has a line that could be longer than an hour should have a Fastpass.
Yeah. Okay, so he's asking on the question before that, do you think other popular rides will convert to this, to where you will only be able to get a Fastpass for it if you upgrade to the $10 a day?
I doubt it.
No. Yeah.
I don't think they would do max exclusive rides.
Right. Yeah, I don't think so either. Like we said earlier, that it's just going to be $10 for scheduling up to 3, I think, attractions and getting your pictures.
Because that's nothing that they've ever done in Florida, as far as I know. They never had Magic Band exclusive rides, did they?
No.
So his question was only rides that would do max only. He wasn't asking. Because I don't know. I think that there might be 1 or 2 more rides that could probably use Fastpass. I would think that maybe the subs might be a candidate for Fastpass because that always seems to be a really long line.
I'm just thinking, you know how long it takes to load that ride and how many subs there are? They would have to be a Fastpass only sub. You know what I'm saying? The way
you could
it
put
works.
Fastpass only in the nose.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm just saying that one sub would have to be just all Fastpass.
Or you know how they load through 2 different doors? You have Fastpass load from one through one door.
The front sub.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Right.
For me, I would do one whole sub as Fastpass.
That's true.
And then you guys have to wait until that sub comes back.
That's true.
kind of like it's Space Mountain with the disabled.
Oh, right.
Yeah. All right. What attractions would you like to see get a Fastpass that don't currently have one? Oh, he just answered that. He said the subs. Maybe Peter Pan, since that's the most popular ride in Fantasyland. Peter Pan.
I agree. Peter Pan's a good one.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them have the Fastpass for Haunted Mansion open more often. Especially during Haunted Mansion Holiday, especially during the period from September through December when Haunted Mansion is always packed. I don't understand why they have those Fastpass machines over there if they're never going to use them. When was the last time they used them? Do you recall?
Did they use them this season?
I don't recall them using it this season at all. If they
If
did,
they did, it was rare.
If they did, we didn't hear about it
or see it.
I remember seeing them use it at least once the year before.
No, I think I just have a feeling that they did use it this season.
And I know they used them at about the time when Hatbox went in. They used it briefly.
Oh, yeah, they did.
But other than that, I don't. If they used them during this last holiday, it was a couple hours, or it was it was probably a couple hours in the morning, and then that was it.
Maybe.
But Pirates should have a Fastpass as much as I think Pirates would during the day when you see that line ridiculous out all the way heading into New Orleans section.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
mean, sometimes that could be ridiculous, and I don't know if having Fastpass would help that or not.
The ride, for me, they're already doing it. I've said a long time ago, Matterhorn should have one, and now they're doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, Matterhorn's long overdue for Fastpass,
Way
I think.
overdue.
I mean, because it's an e-ticket ride. Every e-ticket ride should have Fastpass because that's,
How about the corn dog line in the summer? Just saying.
Signature Plus only.
All right.
Best case, the Plaza needs to have Fastpass.
There you go.
All right. So he says, do you guys have any predictions on what might be announced for Disneyland Park that has not been rumored yet? What would you like to see happen in the park this year? Commander Cody signing out.
Roger.
It's really hard to speculate on anything when there hasn't even been a rumor about it.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's all about Star Wars land, Star Wars theme land. The stupid rumors that's opening in summer. I still can't believe people are still believing that. Someone actually told me that that's what the cast members said, and the ones who were standing over there when they opened the trail. Well, that's what they said, and if it's not the summer, it's going to be by Christmas time. Yeah, you guys believe that?
I just really want
to look back there and see.
I really want to be there when people like that say stuff, so I could just embarrass them.
Yeah. But
with
anyway,
their stupidity.
Besides that, I don't know. I don't have any type of predictions of anything right now because all the talk is Star Wars Land. I really don't know. I haven't really thought about anything else. So I have nothing.
The only thing I could think of and maybe try and make a prediction is to try and think about maybe when the next new fireworks show would be. That's the only thing I could really think of.
That would be cool.
The next new fireworks show or the next new parade. Those are the two things that I think would be probably the biggest things to shoot for. Because I don't really think that there's going to maybe what would be the next occasion where we would get a new fireworks show or parade? Because we didn't get any new parades during the time, basically between the 50th and 60th. Everything was just rehashes.
That's the thing.
I mean, do we have to wait? Are we waiting until 2020? And is that when the next
I
new
believe
parade or
we are going to
fireworks?
be waiting a while for a new fireworks show at least, because they're bringing back, remember, summer you're going to have Magical back, I believe. Did they give a date for, remember? I think it was going through summer, huh?
Oh, I didn't see
No,
it.
actually, yes. Remember is going through summer. It was in the Disney Parks blog. Someone says, I won't be there till July. And that's all you'll have summer to enjoy it. So remember.
So it's going through the end of summer.
Yeah, summer. So that will get summer, and then we're back to Christmas.
And then
show.
after that, back to Fantasy in the Sky for 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
Yeah, so I don't know
They should
about a
have new
fireworks
one.
show.
Just call it Fantasy Forever. So you have a show that you could put on non-seasons like Christmas time, Halloween time, and instead of like that 4-minute fireworks, you have Fantasy Forever, and just combine a lot of crap together with some new effects.
And when do you think that Sensational will get a replacement? That would be the next one. That would be the other one that I would have try to figure out what, because I mean,
Parade of Villains.
What was the occasion that Sensational came about to begin with? Was there any occasion for it, or was it just like, here's a new daytime parade?
I think it was here's a new daytime parade.
Because what was it before that? Oh, we've had this discussion before.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's get into that later. I don't know, because I don't know. So we'll have to figure.
That's the thing about making predictions, not based on rumors, is that you're just kind of throwing stuff out there and what the possibilities are. To me, the biggest possibilities for any kind of speculation on something that hasn't had a rumor is on parades or fireworks, because it's really hard to make a prediction about a new attraction or something if it's not Star Wars or Marvel related.
Yeah.
Anything else is just speculation, other than I want a Zootopia ride.
Ooh. Da 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 da. All right, and what would we like to see happen in the parks this year? You know what? Let me just say real quick. One day I was walking into Tomorrowland, and I saw
a tree.
No, better. I saw one carrying a boat, not a big boat, not Splash Mountain or pirate boat, but it's a boat of curly fries. And I said, "Ooh!" And then when I saw who the person was, I was like, because it was a cast member, and they have curly fries for cast members in the backstage. I want curly fries in the park. How about that? New this year, curly fries. Yes.
That would come in a close second to every place that has onion rings switching over to tempura battered onion rings.
Yeah.
But yeah, right there with that would be to have curly fries in the park.
Because they have them for the cast members, so hey.
Ooh, curly fries and corn dogs.
Exactly.
And
that's where
that's the other one. Get rid of the French fries this chips crap. We don't want chips anymore we don't want to have to go.
Corn dog.
Yeah, we want to go to. I want to go to Stage Door and get curly fries and corn dog.
I want the food that they have backstage that is way better than over there.
That's what he was just saying.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear.
Because obviously, what we found out is that they make the curly fries behind Plaza.
Oh yeah, at the that's the main.
Yeah. So yes, bring us some curly fries, please. Thank you for your email, Cody, Commander Cody, and hopefully we get to see you in the park soon. All right, last email, and it's from Michael the Mail Guy.
Dirty man.
All right, let's see if I can decipher.
Wait, he's not still sleeping?
No, I think he's awake.
Okay.
He says, Michael the Mail Guy here. I'm back at the parks and unblocked. Don't hate. I was so excited. I was at the park at 1 a.m. Friday morning. I was volunteering for the 5K Disney Run. I handed out medals to all kinds of people at the finish line. After my break, I headed to work the Disney Run Expo till 4 p.m. After work, I headed to the parks to chill with the MousePire crew without Ratman. Fun times, and I'm sure Diggs will explain the fun times. Yes, we explained it. It was pretty cool. He actually sat down and didn't want to go on rides. All right, questions. Do you think they are expanding the Adventureland bathrooms or remodeling only? The bathrooms in Adventureland are closed. That's a good question because I didn't think about remodeling those bathrooms, but if they were, it makes sense because the Mercantile is closed, and there's no date yet on when the Mercantile is opening. So it's not just like closed for a couple of weeks. It's going to be closed probably until March at least. Right now, I don't know, but that's a good question
Maybe they'll have it themed.
because the bathroom is small there.
Yeah.
The men's bathroom is small. The women's bathroom is pretty huge there. It's pretty big, but the men's bathroom, has always been kind of paltry.
Yeah,
Partridge and Pear Tree.
Yes, that too.
but I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. They did Tomorrowland by Space Mountain.
Now the thing is that I don't know where they would expand into because I don't know what's on the sides of the the men's bathroom because I don't know if the men's bathroom extends into the Adventureland side.
But just think about it real quick. Think about the space they have on the Mercantile. They can easily expand the women's that way, and then now you're gonna open the wall that separates the men and women's, and move the men's over a little bit.
Right.
So I mean, it's possible.
Right.
If they lose space in the Mercantile.
After that, which I probably doubt because the way I've seen the buildings, I would like by New Orleans bathroom a little bit bigger.
That's another
that's
one.
another one that needs to be expanded. That one they would have to expand into
The train, right?
well, no, because I don't remember which way those go. I don't know if they would even be possible to expand the men's bathroom. The women's bathroom could expand into a cast area. But the men's bathroom may be constrained by that wall that separates from the train, and then the downstairs where the stairs go down to the basement.
That's right.
All right, so that's a good question, Michael. That's our thoughts. Well, I guess we'll just wait and see what happens with that. Next question is, what is the point of bringing back Season of the Force when I didn't see nothing much but banners and some items from Rogue One inside Launch Bay? Well, come on, Michael. You should know why they brought back Season of the Force. Pretty good. Rogue One just came out. It's all about marketing. You got a brand new movie that just came out. You're going to market that. And then at the end of this year, we have the new Star Wars movie. So, hey, let's the seasons keep going.
They're still fail, though, because they had the perfect opportunity to come out with a Death Star popcorn bucket.
Exactly.
Which we discussed before. They had a perfect opportunity to have a K2SO head sipper.
Like that Mickey Mouse one?
Yeah. Any number of things they should have had to come out. I mean, the Death Star...
Even an X-Wing fighter one.
Exactly. The Death Star... Yeah, because they had the TIE fighter last time. They could have had X-Wing. Either way, the Death Star popcorn bucket, that shit writes itself.
Yeah.
And they're not even... And that's already somebody else was doing. Theaters had that. So, I mean, it's not like it's not something that's been done. Theaters had the Death Star popcorn bucket. So, I mean, yeah, get with it. If you're going to have the Season of the Force, have some stuff to go along with it. Don't just throw up some extra banners and some moons and bring back some lights and expect us to be all, ew, it's Season of the Force again. Well, whatever. It was fine the first time around. You need to change it up, change some of the music, add some more stuff, do something.
I mean, we should be having the Death Troopers over here.
Exactly.
So much that could be done. And I know the Season of the Force is back because of Rogue One and marketing, all that. But yeah, there's so much they could have done with it.
It was just like you said, characters walking around. I think they should bring more Star Wars characters. Maybe a little bit of Katina guys or,
Thing is, the more characters, the more character actors they have to pay. So
yeah, but you would figure because, by the time 2018 comes around, we're going to get a little more closer to Star Wars land. So promote that crap, have some actors so people can take pictures and get prepared to see. Because like we said before, previous podcast, when Star Wars land or theme land opens, all the cast members are going to be in costumes and characters. So prepare people for that. So when Star Wars land opens, everybody's like, oh, awesome. But they get a fresh taste of it and be like, this is going to be cool because I get to take pictures of more characters in Tomorrowland. Then when Star Wars Land comes out, they're going to be like, oh, this is even greater because there's more characters out here.
There is a 97.6% chance of failure.
All right, and with that, his next question says, when will the new parking lot and walkway over Harbor start? It started already. Come on, Michael, didn't you know that? Don't you see the bridge there? You haven't seen the bridge? You haven't parked it? Oh, I'm just kidding. Actually, I know those buildings over there were already demolished. So...
Both of them?
I know one of
Just
them was...
the one without the Social Security.
Yeah, I remember seeing they're about to be torn down, so I haven't checked lately what's going on over there, but I know they're working on that part. As far as breaking ground to start the structure, I don't know. I'm not sure when they're going to start doing that. I would say they would probably break ground first and start building the structure before they start building the walkway. Probably, it's just my guess, maybe a month after they break ground, they'll start the walkway, but I'm sure they'll do the structure first. But I don't know. I don't know when they're going to start doing that. I haven't seen nothing. All right, next question says, when will we see something from the vault? Well, if you go to downtown Disney, the vault's right there. Yeah, it's right next to Sprinkles. You can go there anytime and see anything you want in the vault. All right,
maybe when Star Wars Land opens.
Now, Michael the Mail Guy's tip of the week.
Off-season hours are here, but that does not mean the crowds will disappear. Hey, that rhymed. So much is coming to the parks, so just let the park take you away.
Michael, like Calgon?
Yes. Michael the Mail Guy saying bye.
Bye.
All right, so with that, let me just say, well, first of all, Michael, thank you for your email. Appreciate it, even though you're supposed to email us anyway. But let me just say something about off-season, which is going to bring me to the park closures and all that refurbishments for the week and things like that. All right, so let me just say it is off-season. Back in the day, we had off-season when you were able to go to the park and just get on every ride there was because nobody was in the parks. Things have changed since then, but even though that there's still people in the parks and it's still pretty much crowded, it's still off-season, so expect refurbishments going on. People do not complain because a ride's closed and you were going to the park just to ride that ride and you came all the way from Poland. All right. So,
talking to you, Jake.
So let me just go over the refurbishments right now. As I mentioned, the Pioneer Mercantile, the store inside Frontierland, is closed and it doesn't have a date when it's going to reopen. So if they're expanding the bathrooms, hey, that could be a good reason why, it's closed. Haunted Mansion will be open on Friday, so don't worry about that. Haunted Mansion will be open on Friday. Jungle Cruise will open on February 3rd. You guys should know that they are taking down the Jungle Cruise decorations.
Takes them that long? Jeez.
Well, they take them down and they do the little refurbishment for the ride.
Right.
So that is done every year. So people who are complaining because the Jungle Cruise is closed, well, you're stupid because they got to take the stuff down.
Well, it won't be closed as long as it was last year anyhow, because
Right.
last year when they redid all that other stuff.
All right, so we all know that right now, Mark Twain, the Columbia, Davy Crockett's Explorer Canoes, Pirates Lair on Tom Sawyer's Island, the Disneyland Railroad, and Fantasmic will not reopen until summer. So don't complain because, oh my God, a whole half of the park's closed.
It's not half.
Exactly. All right, so upcoming refurbishments. It's a Small World will be closed from January 23rd through February 2nd to take down the stuff. All right, people, it happens every year. And let me just explain to you guys, in case you guys didn't know, that the team that takes down the Haunted Mansion is the same team that will take down Small World. Same teams that put them up. All right, they put the decorations up. That's the same team, so that's why they don't do it at the same time, because they're taking down Haunted Mansion, and then when they're done with that, they'll start taking down Small World. So next, Pirates of the Caribbean will be closed February 3rd. All right, not sure when it's opening up yet. It's not listed yet, but February 3rd, Pirates of the Caribbean will be down. And on February 6th, not sure when it's going to open, Matterhorn goes into refurbishment. So people, don't get all, oh my God, it's going to go to Matterhorn. So obviously,
It's going to refurbishment just in time to get Fastpass.
That's what I was going to say. Obviously that they are going to open when the new Fastpass system is in place.
That's probably why it's closing, is to put the Fast Pass in.
Yes. All right, let's go to California Adventure. Right now, the Grizzly River Run is closed, and no opening date, but I'm going to say March, spring break time, because there's no reason to be running a wire ride in the winter.
Wait, there's not?
No.
There's a drought.
Not anymore. Okay, Red Creek Challenge Trail is closed through February 23rd. So whatever they're doing over there, they'll be done by February 23rd.
They got to kick out Santa.
He left after Christmas.
Oh, they got to take that tree out that fell.
Exactly. And, it will be open on February 24th. All right, another upcoming refurbishment will be Mickey's Fun Wheel, which will close on February 6th. Not sure when it's reopening yet. So, refurbishments are coming. It's part of the off season, January, February, March. That's what happens. Things close. Don't complain. Don't bitch. Don't whine. Don't say, you were here from whatever that city is called in Poland and Pirates is closed. Don't bitch. It happens every year this time, and that's the way of life.
We told you all this last year.
And we got to just keep saying it every year because people bitch and complain, and I just get tired of it. I listed on the SoCal Disney Annual Pass Holders Unite page. I post every Monday what's closed, and someone says, "Oh no reason to go to Disneyland." Well, for you, fine, bye, don't go. I don't care. But for us, every day is a good time to go, even in the rain. We love going in the rain. But like I said, refurbishment happens, and this is just what we have now. You never know. There might be rides in Fantasyland that are going to close and not on the schedule yet.
Between now, basically, you could count on between now and end of April or beginning of May, that 75% of the rides are going to close at some point, from anywhere from a few days to a month or two for some sort of refurbishment.
And I can say, I think the last 5 years, 6 years, Matterhorn's always been closed in February.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they close. And another thing that's not mentioned here, Space Mountain. They usually close about February. I remember last time they were scheduled to close, but since Matterhorn was closed when they were doing their refurb and putting in the new Yeti, that Space Mountain was pushed back because people were going to complain. So, anyway, hey, Space Mountain's
They can't close Space Mountain. They just restarted Season of the Forest.
But I'm sure that's going to be scheduled to close, and Big Thunder Mountain will be scheduled to close, and Splash Mountain usually closes in February too.
Yeah, around that time.
So, I mean, hey, it happens. So
the way of the theme park world.
Exactly.
You go to Universal, they'll have Waterworld's closed right now until March.
We just said
April.
There's a drought.
Oh.
All right, so that's all I got to say about that.
Do you have a special occasion coming up? Looking to personalize your trip with a keepsake? Create customized buttons for birthdays, engagements, family vacations, even bridal parties, or just because. Check out buttonsbydiggs.com today. Buttons by Diggs, Buttons by Diggs. Remember, those are buttons, not pins.
All right, that's going to do it for this week's episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate everyone who does take their time to listen to us. It's really, really awesome. We really appreciate it. And remember, if you guys do see us in the parks, feel free to say MousePire, and we'll be happy to come and talk to you. Now, maybe you won't want to call us when you're eating a corn dog because we might take it. I don't know. But you know what? It's safe to say that if you have mustard on it, we won't touch it.
I will.
So, yeah, if you guys do see us in the park, please just say, hey, what's up, MousePire? And we'll come say hi. And if we happen to have any buttons on us, we will give you one. I actually had a button, and I did give to Jeff, so he was happy to get that too. So that's pretty cool. So like I said, we have some buttons, and you see us in the park, just say hi, and we'll give you some buttons, not pins.
Remember, this Friday is the epic return after 19 years to Disneyland of the Main Street Electrical Parade. We were there, man.
We were there.
All 3 times.
All 18 million times.
The first time it ended. The second time it ended at the party. The third time when it didn't end at the party, but it ended at the end of November. We were there all those times.
I'm glad you remember.
I have a light bulb.
I do.
I have a light bulb.
And I remember the time at the beginning of November before the first time it ended when we went and Disneyland went capacity. So yeah, this Friday, tomorrow, whenever it is for you, the 20th will be the end of the end. It will be
the world as we know it.
Exactly. Well, that is inauguration day also, though, isn't it? So in a way, you are right. It is inauguration day, so it is the end of the world as we know it. But it is the return of the Main Street Electrical Parade. So before we all get killed in a cloud of Russian-American aggression, let's all go see the return of the Main Street Electrical Parade back home.
Yes.
To Disneyland, where it belongs. Not in DCA, not in Florida, but back home at Disneyland where it belongs for the end of the world.
Yeah, that's probably why
we will be there. If you guys are going to be there for the return of the Main Street Electrical Parade on Friday, make sure you guys come find us, check the social medias, see where we're going to be. We are, as always, MousePire on Facebook, at MousePire on Instagram and the Twitters. I am MousePire. Yes, I am MousePire.
I am MousePire.
I am MousePire.
I am MousePire.
A little Spartacus joke there. But yes, I am Empire for Life on Twitter, Empire_for_life.
I am Shadow on Instagram, Shadow_Vamp. And of course, you can find my beautiful pictures.
Spartacus.com. No, I'm sorry. I am Spartacus.com.
If you guys want to check out my Instagram, you can go check out Baloo1313. And you can see my pictures. I've been there for about a year. I haven't posted anything new, but I will soon. So check out Baloo1313.
And you can go check out at Empire for Life on Instagram, which I haven't been on in over a year either.
But just check it out.
Hey, I tell you what, guys, if you guys go and follow us, we will put some pictures up just for you.
Yes,
and
maybe. I'll think about it.
And for about a year or two, I keep saying when I have a Facebook page, Shadow page, and I still haven't done it yet. So we're all behind in stuff.
And one more time, I want to mention, we want to say a big thank you to Lauren for doing our announcements. We appreciate that. And don't forget to go check out her web page, which is productionears.com. That's production with ears. PRODUCTIONEARS.com. Go check that out.
So until next time, remember, White Man can't jump, but Han Solo still shot first. So for Cliff, Norm, and Woody, I'm Anthony.
Shadow.
I'm Diggs.
Bye.
This podcast is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. Audio, sound bites, and other clips are property of their copyright holders. All original stuff is ours and property of MousePire.com. I like Cheers.
On this week's, what the hell? The Main Street...
I am Shadow.